YouTube, it's Rogue121. I am presenting you with my support video for Man from Beantown's 300 subscriber contest. Really, I just not interested in the prizes, more interested in supporting a great channel. Man from Beantown, Bean, I've been watching you for a couple of years now. Always have some great books, very similar tastes, and you wanted to have us shout out 3 YouTubers. So I'm going to shout out Spider Comics 7, great channel. Love watching his finds. 17GK Leonard, I think he was talking about changing it to 18GK Leonard, but has amazing finds. And I remember on one of his videos saying how he tried to stay away from the internet, from eBay and online purchases, and just try to pick everything up locally, which is, considering the books he has, pretty amazing. Reggie Simmons, IFBB Pro, has thousands of subs. Great channel. Same with Alex the Comic Hoarder. And last but certainly not least, Longshank78 always comments on my videos. And I can't believe how many comics he finds and takes home. He's got to have hundreds of long boxes. But anyway, those are my shout outs, and let's get to the books. You wanted to see some heat, so I'll try to bring it as best I can. First up here is Journey into Mystery 85. First Loki, great book, great find. I found it at an LCS at a really good price. Came back rated 5.0. Pretty happy with that. It's a pretty good one. This is one I was communicating with Poor Man's Comics about this book, as far as one of those angry buys, angry purchases I'd lost to auction on Alex the Comic Hoarder's channel on some Silver Age X-Men, and it was the same night as Heritage Auctions. Ended up picking this up. Beautiful cover, Adam Hughes. All right, moving along. Sometimes it's good to have twins. Sometimes. Hopefully the MCU will do the Green Goblin some justice. Not that there was anything wrong with Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, but yeah, pretty happy that all these characters can make their way into the MCU. Speaking of that, Giant Size X-Men 1, I think this video is still up from the past. I purchased this at Torpedo Comics in Las Vegas, and I picked this up 2 years ago, and at the time I paid fair market value, but with everything going on in the last few months, this book's really picking up definite heat, so glad to have this in my collection. I know I said earlier twins can be fun, but sometimes triplets are pretty good too. The one on the right, I put that in the Comic Skin slab. It has a detached staple at the bottom, otherwise pretty good copy, and the other two speak for themselves. Once again, cannot go wrong with triplets. The 7.0 was my first major key that I picked up when I got back into collecting back in 2017, and it is so good I had to get 2 more. The one with the Stanley signature I got from the Doom's Blind Bid. People have heard about that, and it was pretty awesome. Cannot lie about that. And then the one on the right is the most recent one I picked up from an LCS, and it's 3.0. The cover colors are actually fantastic. It's a great copy, but it's missing a chunk out of the bottom of the front page, or the back page. There's some staining on several of the pages. The Marvelous value stamp is in there, but because of the staining and because of the chunk out of the back cover, and there's a small 1/4 inch tear on the front cover as well, but it looks great. Eventually I will have that one graded as well, but the colors on it are actually better than my other 2 copies, so really nice addition to my collection. This is a recent one I picked up, and I've wanted this one for probably looking at it for about a year. Looking at Fantastic Four #4 for a year. Finally was able to get one at a decent price. So this too, fantastic book to have. And I got this last year on a heritage auction, and unbelievably got it at a pretty good price. Nothing more I can say about that one. Would love to add an FF1 at some point, but not quite yet. These are my last 2. And needs no introduction. 2.5 white pages. Although it's a low grade, I still think it looks really nice, and I don't really need to upgrade. I like Thor. I don't need to have a higher grade than this. Would always be nice, but it's not really something I'm looking forward to ever moving up on. There's a lot of other Silver Age major keys I'd like to pick up. And then I know if you've followed my channel, you've seen this book before. Found it at a Half Price Books. Wasn't really a stealth buy, but the price I paid for it is a lot less than what this book was worth at that time. And even in the past 10 months since I've had it, it's really appreciated in value. So this is it for my contest entry. I just wanted to show my support for Beantown. Congratulations on 300 plus subs. Keep shooting for the stars, man. Take care. Bye.